Hello, welcome to the Blue Shell Review. I'm Chris Taylor. Joining me is the ginger Alex McMullen.
Hello, you sexy people!
Oh, stop being so enthusiastic.
And the whinger Matt Chapman.
Oh, yeah.
Ginger and whinger, you get it. And the stunted growth of Craig Clark.
Hello.
So anyway, Craig, games. You like games?
Have you ever played any?
Yes, and yes. I'm still getting over stunted growth.
Well, you're like 3 foot tall.
Well, it's one of the problems I've got is genuinely buying games because no one fully is on 18 or over.
No, and plus, sometimes they're on higher shelves that you can't reach.
Yeah, that's normal case though.
Yeah.
So.
Do you have to bring them stools at the...
No, I just bring my mum.
Oh, right, fair enough.
Picks me up and...
So, always remember getting GoldenEye for the N64.
I've actually got it in my pocket.
Have you? So, I remember we
No particular reason.
we unlocked a certain perk on it where you could turn off the radars. I don't know if you remember
Yeah,
this.
yeah, no radar, yeah.
And me and Matt went to Inglemells Market one year and we trawled everywhere around there. And we picked up all the bits to be able to split it onto 4 TVs.
I remember that. Because we used to get the cardboard.
Yes, we used to get the cardboard, and one of us, we had to take it in turns with a little 6-inch black and white TV.
So right, just to explain this then, like just sort of,
That was awesome.
this is at a time long before sort of online multiplayer gaming came into play.
Exactly.
So GoldenEye itself was a 4-player split screen, so your screen was split into 4 different quarters.
We went to Inglemells Market and we bought all the cables, the coax, and everything. And we bought a 4-way splitter.
Yeah.
Which were not easy things to find.
It wasn't, and also, one of us had to have the Caravan TV, which was a 6-inch black and white.
Yeah. So 6-inch black and white that you're only seeing a quarter of.
And then we had 3 14-inch box TVs.
Yeah.
However,
Which was probably a fairly big telly for back then.
yeah. However, 2 of the TVs had rubbish signal.
Yeah.
Because you split the coax that many ways.
Yeah.
The further around the line it got, the worse the quality it got. So when you skipped around, we made sure that the little 6-inch black and white TV had the best quality.
Yeah.
So it was even. But yeah, we'd sit there and we'd cut out all the cardboard and we'd sit there for hours.
So yeah, what we'd do, we'd face 4 screens facing away from each other.
Yeah, so
and
the idea being...
Yeah, we all sat in one corner of the room, didn't
Yeah,
we?
when all 4 of you sat around and played it on one TV, you could all see where your opponents were.
Yeah, exactly.
And like if they were sneaking up behind you and stuff like that. So we blanked out other people's portions of the screen.
Turned off the radars.
Yeah, so that you could sneak around.
And literally, that's when we first realised that sort of multiplayer game.
Yeah, it was a form of online multiplayer long before online multiplayer became a thing.
Exactly. And we spent hours doing that, and we couldn't wait to get it all started. We were so excited when we got all these cables.
We could have gone on Dragon's Den with those
We
little
should
cardboard.
have. We should have. Here's one for a 6.
Blackout screens.
Yeah.
And that was some of my fondest memories, because I was good on a game anyway, but it made me even better. But,
Yeah, I mean, you've been out of the 4 of us that played it at the time. You were probably the best of the 4. But yeah, I remember that very fondly.
Anyway, so that's my fondest and most revered gaming memory.
No, I remember walking in and it like someone pulled the guts out of a space shuttle.
Yeah,
because there'd just be cables everywhere. Everywhere you look were just random screens, just like placed all around the place. It was like Master Computer. So my very first console, this. So picture the scene, it's Christmas, I'm about 6 or 7 years old. It's dark outside, it's snowing, there's not a lot going on, I'm bored. My dad comes in from work, he's got a smile on his face and a box under his arm. Right? Leave it.
So he goes upstairs. And 20 minutes later he comes back down.
Look, no hands.
This box actually turns out to be a Commodore 64.
Ooh.
Okay. Now, I'd never seen a console before at this point. We're in the 80s. So I've never seen a console, no idea what it is. So he hooks this thing up to the TV, which takes ages to do that in itself. And he pulls out a game which is called Mr. Do. Okay. Now, look it up. It's a very old game. It's a very Dig Dug Pac-Man style game. You're moving around the screen in that sort of way.
A lot of them were.
So this game is on a tape. All right, so he puts the tape in, And I'm all excited. Something to do with this console. It's like, it's futuristic technology for me at this point.
And then you realise you've got an half-hour wait.
Oh no, it's if it was half hour, I'd be pleased, right?
Yeah.
So he puts his tape in. It literally takes about 55 minutes.
Oh, you didn't have the 90-minute tape that
No.
you had to turn over.
It took about 55 minutes for this thing to finally load, where to the point where excitement is bursting out of me, only to find out I'm not the first person allowed to play on this thing. Because we have to go down in order, and I'm the second child. So the first person that gets to play it is my older brother, which he plays it for God knows how long before I even get a chance.
I mean, if we could get to that stage nowadays where we could, I could sit my children in front of the TV and make them watch the most psychedelic colours for 50 minutes in the vain hope they get to play a game, I'd let them play.
Yeah.
Little known gaming fact. Ooh. Little known gaming fact. Ooh. Little known gaming fact. Okay, so Pip-Boy, what's his famous stance?
He sort of stands with his thumbs up.
Thumb.
Thumb up, sorry, yeah.
Okay, do you know why they do that?
I do, but tell the others.
Alright, so during the Cold War, okay, lots of people expected the US and the Soviet Union to exchange nuclear missile strikes. Okay, they thought nuclear Armageddon could arrive at any time.
Yeah.
So, in the event of nuclear Armageddon, what are some tips? One tip was widely popularised was the rule of thumb.
Is that where the term comes from?
The rule of thumb, yes.
Oh.
Okay, so the rule of thumb says...
Are we going to look that up and now find out that you're completely wrong about it?
Well, no, well...
I hope not.
Well, lots of people use it. I mean, artists, etc. But...
I'm Googling that right now.
Alright, okay. So the rule of thumb says that if you extend your arm, put your thumb over a nuclear mushroom cloud, you can tell if you're in danger from radiation. If your thumb covers the entire cloud, you're safe.
Now, how else you can tell? Because if you're too close and you extend your arm out and put your thumb up, your thumb disappears.
That's the one.
I must remember that next time I see a nuclear cloud in the distance.
Just put your thumb up to it.
Yeah, and then if it covers it, I'll just go back in the house.
So they're not saying that was necessarily true, and probably it wasn't, but it was giving people that sort of sense of security. So yeah. So
it was designed as a way of giving somebody hope if you saw a mushroom cloud.
Yeah, and that is why the Pip-Boy has his thumb out.
Right.
Rule of thumb.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, I don't think in reality that would necessarily help you. I mean, if you saw a mushroom cloud, I don't think you're going to have the sense through the panic to go, oh, hold on, everyone, let me just put my thumb... Oh, no, we're safe, it's fine.
Yeah. Carry on with the barbecue.
Right.
Well, they probably would. They would be the barbecue.